guest today is one of the most respected actors in Hollywood. He's also spent nearly 30 years with desperate housewife Felicity Huffman right by his side. Please welcome father of two, William H. Macy. Welcome. Such a fan of your work.
You're
Such
very
an honor
kind.
to have you here.
Thanks.
30 years, that's pretty impressive. How did you guys first meet?
Felicity and I met at the Atlantic Theater Company in New York. She was a member. Actually, she was a student of mine, but I didn't touch her. There was a rule, and we didn't date for 10, 20 minutes until the last class.
I bet you didn't give her a lot of notes, though, when she did a scene.
No.
You're like, it was great.
Yeah.
It was fabulous.
Now,
We're still members of Atlantic Theater Company, which is a lovely company in New York City.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
nice. I want to know, how do you think you guys have had such a successful marriage?
Crikey, I don't know. We talk, which I'm not a fan of, but she insists. We make time for romance. You know, we'll go out and get a room every once in a while. The kids can overtake the life if you're not careful. And she's good at romancing me. And I got to say, you women are just so easy to romance. It's
Oh, you have us figured it.
Oh,
you have us figured out.
What's the secret?
Yeah,
What?
give some
I could
tips.
Fake women out in a nanosecond.
How?
Okay, when you're telling a story, I will watch you, even though I've heard the story 40,000 times. I look and I nod. I can be thinking about anything, but you just have to stare and nod as if it's the first time.
That's a good start. All right, we like that. We do.
Shiny things, any shiny objects, you seem to go for that.
And sparkly.
Gifts,
Yeah.
unexpected gifts. I mean, you're a pushover. It's so easy. I don't understand why men don't work a little harder.
All right, so
No,
then
he means
what's
this
the
in
key
a
to
good way.
guy?
He means
No, I
this
meant
in
her.
a good way.
Oh,
You meant Julie
Yes, she's
specifically.
a pusher.
Got it, got it.
So what about
She's
guys?
a drug-taking slut. She didn't admit it, but she's...
You said you never tell, William. So how do we figure out guys? What's the key to guys then? If you've figured out women, you got to give us the inside scoop.
My wife lets me ride a motorcycle, so that went a long way towards romance. I don't know, guys. Guys are... we need sex a lot.
How many times have I said
You've
this?
said it, Leah.
How many times have I said this?
It's a grounding thing for men. It's really important. It's the way we communicate. So you got to do it. You know, just think of the Queen. Count the ceiling tiles. Do something. You just have to do it.
Yeah, because that's the way you guys feel that we love you.
Yeah.
And that's and nothing else,
No.
just that one act.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, William H. Macy.
I got a life. It's very easy.
Yes,
for us.
Yes, you do.
And you have two daughters. How old are your kids now?
8 and 10.
And, oh, they're going to be becoming teenagers, I bet you, in a split second. You must be... No, never. That's not going to happen. They're still your little girls.
The second they have bosoms, I'm sending them all someplace cold and Catholic. They can come back. I don't know. I married well. I hope she'll take care of that part. I want nothing to do with it.
How do you feel about them, like, wanting to be on Facebook? Is that going to be a big no-no in your house? How's that going to work?
We're not very technological that way. Felicity and I do that stuff. We're not on Facebook, and we don't tweet. We don't do any of that.
Right.
For right or wrong, we decided that the kids wouldn't watch television, and they still don't. They,
Wow.
we're in the business.
And you, what if they want to become actors when they get older? Will you...
Cool with me.
Okay.
It's been a good life for me.
So they
I'll
can see
support them.
movies.
Yeah, we watch movies. We held off for a long time. Sophia broke her collarbone, and so we had to keep her still for a while, and that's when movies came in.
Right.
They play some video games on the computer, but we're not technological. One time Felicity came home, she had 80 emails. You know what she did? She deleted them, and guess what happened?
What?
Nothing.
There you go. That's a good lesson.
I love
Good
that.
for her. We're going to have much more with William H. Macy when we come right back.
What's with the crowd?
Layoff at the Chrysler plant.
You see, that's the problem with working. Too much instability, stress.
Welcome back to the talk. That was a clip of William H. Macy from his new series on Showtime called Shameless. All right, explain your character, because you're a flawed guy, father of 6. You're not a bad guy, but you are an alcoholic and not much of a dad.
He's tough. He's tough. I was doing some press the other day, and they kept coming back. But Frank really loves his kids, right? And I finally said, you keep going there, but he's an addict, and he's a narcissist. And I'm going to test people's patience with this character. He is shameless.
Yeah, that's fun to play something like that, I bet. Now, Joan Cusack, right? Is it true you used to babysit her?
Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. I lived in Chicago, and I did a play with her father, Dick Cusack, and I think it was a bit charity, but they would invite me to do light carpentry around the house. I built some bookshelves, which I guess still exist. And they were just kids, and I babysat one time.
How weird is that? You guys
Well,
have
it's
to
pretty
kiss?
weird. Wait till you see the scene I do with Joan Cusack.
They got her father's not alive anymore.
Yeah, Dick, forgive me. She plays an agoraphobic who hasn't been out of the house for 8 years, but it turns out that in the sack, she likes sports and toys.
And does this all go okay with your wife? Because she's an actress too. So, I mean, how do you explain all that?
I don't.
Yeah.
She's
had her share.
She's had it too, right?
When I see her doing that stuff, I close my eyes and hum, and boy.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't
It's
wanna see it.
uncomfortable, right?
Oh,
People think, well, you're an actor. Who cares? Like, well, she's kissing somebody.
Yeah,
That
I
bothers
care.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would care too.
How do you like
Doug Savant, are you listening? I know where you live.
Well, he's happily married, too.
Better be.
How do you like working on a series versus...
I got to say, in my house, though, I'll walk back, and Felicity's getting ready for this event or that event, and there she's standing in her underwear or less with 3 guys in the room.
Right, but come on, they're not.
I know.
Okay.
I say, you better be gay.
You can see Shameless Sunday nights at 10 p.m. on Showtime. William H. Macy, thank you so much.
Thanks.